Now, what we had here was a session that began with, I was looking for a bias to go long because the data we'd had been pretty weak for the CPI print. So broadly speaking, if CPI is less of a problem, the Fed doesn't need to hike interest rates so easily or stay high for longer. It's easier to cut, so that should be supportive for stocks. We see it was on the initial reaction on the print, and then that faded. We obviously got tariff concerns, but nevertheless, it wouldn't be unreasonable to look for some sort of dip buying. So that's kind of
Trump says tax policy would stop Ireland from taking business, and would.
That's the sort of the way that my thesis started. So I was looking to go longs. However, at the start of the session, you could just see, trade what you see, not what you feel. You can see here we had this mini opening range. Then as soon as I broke down through this area, at the time the daily VWAP was just higher. The rejection of the daily VWAP, rejection of some buyers. I thought, there's a high probability you're going to move from here down to this value area low. Couple of positions short, just took them both off. Great first trade. Then saw some absorption building on the hourly chart. I was looking to go long from this area. Bounce off that standard deviation, sellers trapped. Great area to go long from. And then I saw some absorption happening clearly on the 1 minute chart. Well, I say clearly, it was just about there. Slightly higher lows on the delta. And you can see price making lower lows. So there was a mismatch there. Expecting buyers to come in. So I entered one position long there. Took it off for, $262. Then absorption still there. Then we had these buyers trapping their sellers, entered a second position, and then just took it off at the top as we went through the VWAP. Right? Fine. Then tried it again, thinking, okay, this absorption's still there. Delta's going to be pushing higher, moving back towards the zero line. So I thought, okay, let me try and build in a position, a couple of positions here from the 5,600 region, see if we can start moving up to the 5,650, 60. And you can see that didn't pan out. I got out as soon as I could, as soon as I saw it was going wrong, with these buyers getting trapped by these sellers, exited just at the right time. And then when we broke out of this other little tiny range we'd established, took a couple of positions short and just sold them down to the lows there to basically make up for that losing trade.